Hello artists, let's create a summer sandcastle. You will be creating a sense of space in this work of art by drawing in the foreground, middle ground, and background. And we will be creating the illusion of three-dimensional objects in this work of art by drawing some forms and using value, the lightness or darkness of a color on those forms. For this project, you will need a piece of paper held vertically up and down, a pencil, eraser, some crayons, and markers. Let's start this drawing by creating a sand castle using some forms. We're going to use some cylinders and maybe even a cone. We're going to draw this in the middle ground of our work of art. Now let's talk about the three areas of a work of art that creates a sense of space: the foreground, middle ground, and background. The foreground, which in this drawing we are going to draw a pail and a shovel, that is the area of the drawing that is closest to the viewer, so it seems like those objects are closer to you. The middle ground is the area that is a little further away from the viewer, and the background is the area that is farthest from the viewer. The background of this drawing, we are going to create a boat on the ocean and some clouds and the sun in the sky. While you work on drawing your sand castle in the middle ground of your drawing, draw cylinder-like forms with a castle line going across the top to create your sand castle. You can even draw some cone shapes for the tops of towers. You can add flags, and you can add windows and maybe even a door. You can draw this sandcastle however you choose. Just make sure that the base or bottom of each tower is curved like a smile. That will help make the sandcastle look more three-dimensional. Now let's draw the background. Draw a wavy line across the top area of your paper to draw the line where the sand meets the water. And then let's draw a boat. You could draw a simple boat by drawing a curved line like a smile, a straight line across horizontally, then some vertical lines going up for the pole that the sails are attached to. Then feel free to draw some clouds. Don't forget to draw the line for the top of the ocean or the horizon line. You could draw a line going across horizontally that curves up and over, then back under, up and over again. So curving up to the right, stop, back to the left, up to the right, stop, back to the left, and that's going to create a wave-like line. Let's make the sandcastle look like it's actually sitting in the sand. I erase some of the bottom of the sandcastle and draw waving lines going across the bottom of those forms to make it look like sand hills in front of the sandcastle. Next, let's draw the pail and the shovel in the foreground. Remember, this is the area that is closest to the viewer. Start with the horizontal oval. Then on the left and right side of that oval, draw 2 diagonal lines going in towards each other to make the sides of the pail. Then connect those 2 lines with a curved line like a smile. When you draw the handle, draw a circle with a smaller circle inside on the side of the pail, then 2 curved lines going from those circles over to the right side or the left side of the pail and stopping at the edge of the pail. Don't forget to erase any lines that overlap each other. Let's draw the shovel. Start with a diamond, and then on the top corner of the diamond and the right corner of the diamond, draw 2 short vertical lines up. Connect those 2 lines with the diagonal line. Then from the top of those lines, draw 2 diagonal lines down to the left and the bottom points of the diamond. Forget to erase any lines that you no longer need. Next, draw the handle, but make sure it's at the same angle as the bottom of the shovel. You can draw a waving line going from outside of the shovel onto the shovel and back out of the shovel, and then erase the line that overlaps to make it look like the shovel is picking up some sand. Draw some more waving lines for the detail of the sand. As these lines get closer to the ocean, make them shorter and a little bit closer together. This will also help with the sense of space. As you draw them, maybe you'll decide to add a seashell or a sand dollar. Just remember, as you draw things closer to the background area, they should get smaller. Things in the foreground will seem larger, things in the middle ground will seem a little bit smaller, and things near the background will be the smallest. Things that are farther away tend to look smaller. This will help create a sense of space. When you're all done drawing, you can start adding some color. For my drawing, I'm going to outline using marker and then color in my drawing using crayon. When coloring in your sandcastle, your pail, and maybe even the boat, you should color using value, dark, medium, and light values of a color. When you do this, you create a sense of three-dimensional space. So you make your sandcastle look like it's actually three-dimensional by using value. I'm going to color my darkest value on the left side, my medium value towards the center, and my lightest value on the right. Make sure that you have your sun in the correct placement for these values. I actually have to fix mine. I made my sun originally on the left-hand side, but I want to redraw my sun on the right-hand side. So my sun is shining on the right side of my sandcastle, so the right side of my sandcastle should be the lightest area. Make sure when you're coloring in the pail, you use those same values again. Dark should be on the left, medium in the middle, and light should be on the right. That's if your sun is on the right-hand side of your paper. If your sun is on the left-hand side of your paper, you're going to have the values going the opposite way. When you're all done coloring, don't forget to sign your name on your artwork. I hope you enjoyed creating this summer sandcastle drawing with me today. Always remember to have fun, be creative, and don't worry if you make a mistake. See you next time.